Now, if you're someone who is looking to improve their health, you might have considered looking for some professional guidance in the form of a personal trainer or an online coach. Today, I'm going to talk you through why it's important for you to work with someone who is a good fit for you and what red flags you should be looking out for when searching for that ideal coach. So, it's incredibly important to be working with the right coach for three main reasons. First up, the results that you're going to get. If you're working with someone who doesn't know what they're doing and doesn't appreciate what you're trying to achieve, then you're wasting your time. If you're looking to build strength and your coach has got you doing 5 HIIT workouts every week, you're just not going to make any progress. Next up, if you feel that they are the right coach for you and you're committed to them, then you're more likely to follow their instructions to the letter. And if they're the right coach and if they're qualified and know what they're doing, you following that advice more closely will get you better results. And finally, don't forget that your physical health plays a massive role in your mental health, and you don't want to entrust something that important to someone who isn't the right fit for you, who doesn't understand your needs and won't get you the results you're looking for. So now you know why it's so important to find the right coach for you. Here are some red flags that you need to be keeping an eye out for to make sure you're working with someone who is going to get you the results you're looking for. Our research has shown that most people search for an online coach through Instagram, and there's a number of things you want to look out for to make sure you're working with someone who knows what they're doing. First up, you want to look at the type of content that they're creating. If they're only producing very shallow content versus educational content, then they're probably not the person that you want to be going to for advice. If they only post topless selfies and they're in great shape themselves, that doesn't necessarily mean that they know enough to get you the same results. Next red flag you want to be looking out for is, are they promoting lots of products? If every other post they do is promoting a new product with a different promo code, then that is something you want to be cautious of. Of course, there's nothing wrong with working with brands. I myself work with My Protein and promote their products. But if all they do is post those product promotions, then it's likely that that's how they're making their money, and they're not generating lots of money from coaching, and therefore they probably don't know what they're doing when it comes to getting you results. The third big red flag is if this person has a lack of qualifications. Obviously, no one plasters over their social media accounts what qualifications they've got, so you need to go and ask someone what qualifications they have to determine whether or not they have done the relevant educational pieces in order to be able to help you to achieve your goals. If you find someone on Instagram you like the look of and you think you want to work with them, before committing, definitely make sure that you've asked them what qualifications you have, and they'll be more than happy to provide you with a photograph or a photocopy of those qualifications if they have got them. So never be afraid to ask the question. So the fourth thing you want to be looking out for is if they've got an attitude which suggests it's either their way or the highway. There's so many ways that you can go and achieve your fitness goals. There are loads of methods that could work, and it's about finding the one which works best for you. So if this person evangelizes one type or one method of you achieving a certain goal, and you don't like that method, you're stuck and you've invested time into something that you're not going to stick with. And when achieving goals, consistency is the most important thing. So you need to make sure that person understands that fact and they're willing to help you learn what method works best for you and what method you enjoy the most. Finally, you want to steer clear of anyone who absolutely plasters their social media with short-term transformations. Now, it's epic to see some people make such radical changes in such short space of time, but what you have to bear in mind is the quicker someone makes a transformation, the less sustainable the behaviours they took in order to achieve those results are. So what I mean by that is, if you make a drastic change to your physical appearance in 8 weeks, it's likely you've had to have some pretty extreme behaviours in there to actually achieve those results. So after those 8 weeks finish, you're not going to be able to continue those behaviours and you'll flip back to how you were before those 8 weeks. So if someone only focuses on those short-term transformations, they're probably not the best person to go to if you're looking to make a long-term lifestyle change. So now you know why it's so important for you to look for a coach who is right for you, and what to look out for to know whether or not you should steer clear of someone when searching for them through social media. Now, there are other ways that you can go about finding your ideal coach. One of them is through using Bell. So our service is totally free. You have a conversation with Bell and give information that is relevant for us to then match you with 5 potential ideal online coaches. So we take all the stress out of searching and all the uncertainty about whether someone's qualified or not out of the equation, and just leave you to find your ideal coach. You'll be able to view their profiles and then get in contact with them without committing anything at all. So if you want to find your ideal online coach, then head over to www.meetbell.com. Thanks a lot for checking out this video. I hope you guys are all having amazing days, and best of luck with you and your fitness goals.